Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your August 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just hit the bell notification. Now before we dive into this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from your body like storm clouds. Finding yourself embracing peace, harmony, serenity of spirit as you move forward in a safe, cared for space. All right. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. So we just move this over here. And I want to thank you all so very much. This is my first ever Baba Studio tarot cards, and it is because of your guys' generosity that we were able to get them and have them for you guys, and they are absolutely amazing. So thank you all. So let's see here, Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 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 Virgo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. All right. Before we dive into these, let's see what your chakras have to say for this time. Virgo. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic, these four. So we're starting with determination, and you are determined to move forward. This is the solar plexus chakra, and you find yourself moving forward, determined, dedicated, just this sense of moving forward towards what you truly want and where you truly want to be. Now, with this energy also comes the sense of you swimming upstream, very much like these salmons depicted here. And it's an emotional swim. So things are emotionally intense for you during this time, yes, but it's nothing that you can't handle. And it's nothing that you aren't really looking at and saying, I want to get to where I want to be. And so I'm willing to, swim upstream. I'm willing to maybe not take the easiest route, but to listen to my gut, to listen to my instincts, to completely connect with my angels and my spirit guides as I move forward, because that is what I see as, that's what Spirit is showing as being an astoundingly powerful aspect of yourself. it moves you to soul's healing. Now, this is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown. This is healing. This is harmony. This is contentment coming over you. This is a sense of, yes, sometimes the road is hard, but there is this healing light, this beautiful love that is around you, that is absolutely moving you forward towards a bigger picture, towards the bigger picture, and towards this sense of really embracing who you are and where you want to be in life. It's like, yeah, it's like the healing hands, this healing energy just coming over you, and I can feel the heat in my hands, from it. So yeah, just expect that healing to be moving you forward. All right. Now, I am a Reiki master, so there is that sense of healing being part of the touch. And so here it can be healing touch, moving you forward. It can be, being very drawn towards Reiki or towards, some sort of energy cleansing, just like that. And it's going to be very powerful for you. And you'll also find, for some of you Virgos, that you get very warm hands. It's because this energy is pooling through you. You'll feel it at the top of your crown, the soles of your feet, and of course the palms of your hands. This leads you to peace. Now, this is the crown chakra, and this is a sense of moving towards your inner wisdom, your inner desire, and the peace of where you want to be and what you want from life. And this peace moves you towards a greater truth, towards a greater power that is absolutely a part of you. And it moves you forward in harmony, and it also moves you forward in this sense of powerful self. So it's needing to connect with the quietness of your mind, but also with what you truly want, instead of that kind of idea of what other people want from you. Because Virgo, you are such a giver. You really are. You have this way of connecting, if not with people, then with animals. When people get to be a bit frustrating, you'll find that your heart just gives. And you have this way, like, you can grow beautiful gardens. You have this way with people that is amazing. You have this way with animals that is amazing. So here, to utilize that piece, I would really say, and what Spirit is saying here, is to embrace that power that you have, to embrace that sense of that connection. And that's really going to revitalize you, especially gardening or, any connection really with the earth. And then this moves you to psychic development. This is the third eye chakra. And here, with psychic development, it makes sense because you are so determined during this time that you're seeing things a lot more clearly, that the veil has been lifted. Now, also note that with psychic development, it can be astoundingly intense because you understand people so much more than they may even understand themselves. And because of your keen sensitivity, that's going to be something that is very easy to develop for you. You might need to tell Spirit, your angels, to kind of like hold up just a little bit, like, calm down. I can't take it all in. It's too much for me. So little by little, if you need to, you can embrace this psychic development, or it can happen all at once. It depends on where you are in your journey. But do understand that if it happens all at once, this is going to be astoundingly, intense. Just, it really is going to be all consuming. All right. So here, and you might feel like, oh my gosh, if I say, I can't take it, all at once, this development, and I really want it, that it'll just disappear. And I can assure you, as someone who found this road to be much more challenging to walk, I was told by this renowned person when I was very young that I had this gift. And I remember just sitting there and saying, no, I can't do it. I didn't want to. And I turned my back on it. And I never turned my back completely on it because it's such an innate part of me. But I didn't embrace it the way that I do now. And so I want you to know that if you're not ready for it, your angels will know, your spirit guides will know, you'll know, divinity knows. And so it's not as if you're not ready for it, it's going to disappear forever. No, it's that if you're not ready for it, it stays and it waits for you to decide when it is time to open yourself up to this gift that is a part of you. Now, your left-hand side right here, this is your inner self. The middle is your emotional self. And the right-hand side is your public self. So we have the King of Swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right? Very strong. This is the This is the this is the warrior king. I was going to say king of battles is what I'm seeing here. So yeah, it's like you know your truth, you stand your ground. It's beautiful. You have strength right here. You're a heck of a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. This is also Leo energy, a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. Then you have the Seven of Coins. Be patient. And then you have the Knight of Coins, which is, this is you in the minor arcana coming through as the Knight. You're represented by the coins in the minor arcana. You are represented by the Hermit in the major arcana. And then with your heart, we have the Five of Cups. Change your mind, change your life. We have the Devil card right here, Capricorn energy, time frame December 22nd to January 19th. We have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Two of Coins. So there is something here that is holding you back, that you fear. Like if you really embrace it, everything will fall apart because you're juggling so much. So there's something where like you're thinking too much. You're not letting yourself feel and become to move forward. And then this moves you to the public arena where you have the Nine of Wands. You have to tell everybody, shh, let me focus, let me understand, let me listen. You've been through battles, most definitely. And here, as you've been through these battles, you've learned more about yourself. You know more about you. It leads you to the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is a gift that you are definitely taking, and it's a gift very honed to you. You have the Five of Wands. You have the repeat of the number 5 in this reading. All right, so this is, the Five of Wands is chaos, yes. But it can be chaos for the sake of chaos. It can be, you get this gift coming in, and it's almost like too good to be true. So sabotaging, doubting, fearing. It's with this self-doubt right here with the Eight of Swords. So this is very interesting. And then you have the Hermit, which is, of course, you in the major arcana. So you have you in the minor arcana, and you have you in the major arcana shining through. And the repeat of the number 5 talks about freedom. Okay, 5 is a freedom number. Okay, you can't be put in a box. And during this time, you don't want to be put in a box. This is also a number that shows that things get resolved much more easily than you think they will. You'll think, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. And you might think, oh my gosh, this is going to be a lifetime, but it's not a lifetime. So here, there is something that you're looking at. It's around it can be around your career, most definitely, but it's also around your passion. This is like the reason you get out of bed in the morning. So you might have a job that is simply a job, and then you might have something on the side that you are astoundingly passionate about. This is that astoundingly passionate thing. And then it's emotional too. So it has to do with your passion and your emotions, and you think, oh, I'm just going to be in this mess forever. I'm not going to be able to move forward in my freedom. And that's not true at all. You are definitely moving forward. You have the repeat of the number 8. This is the divine feminine being very much a part of you during this time. This is also a good luck number, but it is also a very serious number. You're looking at things and you're being very serious, very focused. The repeat of the 9 shows that you're coming very close to a completion of a cycle, and this is really what's driving you forward. You might even be finding yourself, especially in the public arena, getting a bit frustrated because you feel like you should be further than you are. Know that where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be, and the insights and the understandings that you're getting really are, expanding your world. They really are opening things up to you. Okay, so let's see the people who will be aiding you during this time. Not Pisces, my goodness. I do feel a very strong Pisces energy around you, so that's very interesting. Let's see here, Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. So we're starting here with the Lord. This is Aries energy, a time frame of March 21st to April 19th. This is somebody who's very driven, very determined, very much the ruler of their domain. And this is a person who has a lot of wisdom to share, right? this is also a person where they won't sit there and say, oh, I'm sharing this wisdom with you. They will be more, it will be more of a fact of kind of listen up, I know what I'm doing, we're moving forward this way, and that's just that. These don't have to be people that you know. These can also be people that you're inspired by through, literature, through blogs and vlogs and podcasts. This can be through the television too, where you sit there and there's this force, and this forceful personality really does have this way of inspiring, having you look at things differently. This is also a sense of somebody who is very comfortable with being human. And I know that sounds funny because you might say, Dean, aren't we all comfortable with being human? And the fact of the matter is, no, we're not. We tend to think we should be perfect. We should be above what human beings are. But I see this as a person like King David in the Old Testament. And with King David, he was a person who was flawed. He really was. But he also strove to be better. And he connected with divinity in a profoundly beautiful way. And that's what I see here. It's kind of like, yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I fall down. Yes, I've done wrong. But I'm striving to be better every single day. It's kind of like 1% better. 1% better. If you do 1% better in a year, you're 365% better. And that is astounding. And here, that's the energy of this person. And then we have the Prince of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who is very determined, very focused, very much looks at things in a profound way, yes. This is the second fastest moving night. So this is somebody who is really going after what they desire, what they want, and inspires you. I just see this as very inspiring, just very passionate, very, very much a part of something greater, something more. And then we have here the Prince of Pentacles, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who moves slowly and steadily forward. This is somebody who is the slowest moving knight, most definitely, but the one who builds a very solid, very firm foundation. And that is going to be something that really calls to you as an earth sign energy. That really is part of what you want from your life and from yourself. You want that solid foundation. You want that sense of, things not being able to be shaken. And we have here we have not the Knight, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, I believe Spirit said before it was the King. So here, it is a sense of, I see this as an evolving force. So somebody who, yes, defends, but who also claims the throne. So that's why I'm seeing Knight and King coming together. Yeah, coming together here. This is the warrior king. This is the person who doesn't take any bull. And I love its depiction here with the griffin, because in one of the legends of the griffin you cannot tell a lie to. So here, or you cannot tell a lie in front of. So here with the King of Swords, it's knowing the truth and not lying to yourself about it, or not lying. It's moving forward in your truth. It's speak your truth and move forward in that passion, in that power, in that understanding. Because as you do, it calls upon your strength. This is also being astoundingly smart during this time. I mean, seriously, you have a keen mind and keen insight. It moves you to strength. It moves you to a sense of, this is what I desire. This is what I want. This is my strength. This is my beauty. This is my understanding. This is also a Leo energy, a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. Those of you born in the beginning of Virgo, or on the cusp, having strong Leo influence, this is really going to come out. So you're going to be the kind of more introverted, caring Virgo, and then you have the firehouse of the Leo coming in. So it can be that it's a little bit hard for both of them to kind of marry each other, fall into harmony with each other here, both aspects of yourself. So here, just know that strength moves you forward, and it's not a strength through kind of forceful strength, brute force strength. It is a strength through caring, through compassion, through the power of your heart. And that's going to be something that's really beautiful, that you really, really embrace. You're actually going to be rather kind of, Spirit is telling me repelled, which I think is a bit of a harsh word, but yeah, it's going to be off-putting to have people who are just too forceful around you. You're going to sit there and be like, no, 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 no. There's a calmness, there's a gentleness to things. And that's where you're really going to embrace things within your personal life. It's kind of like strongly and calmly standing your ground, knowing your truth. And then it leads you to the Seven of Pentacles. And I like the countdown from the eighth card in the Major Arcana to the Seven of Pentacles. And this is being patient. This is knowing that, yes, your prosperity is coming. Things are moving forward. It's not going to be in your time, though. It's going to be in divine time. And I know that that is so absolutely annoying. It really, really is. But it's beautiful. But it really is beautiful. So here, there is the sense of power. There is the sense of beauty yet to come. There is a sense of strength still developing. And yes, you can, pick the fruit before it's ready. You can take the pentacles and say, well, I'm good with this. But it is going to be like making a fruit salad out of unripe fruit. You can cut it all up and sprinkle sugar on top of it and it'll be fine. But it won't be delicious. It'll be hard and chewy and lackluster. Don't do that to yourself. Know that you are moving forward, and you really are. But there's a reason to things. There is a pattern to things. And there is a greater plan to things. And this is what you're discovering. This is what you're embracing. And as you move forward in this reasoning, in this greater understanding, in this, I also see a bit of stubbornness here. It's kind of like, I know this is my path. Now, what Spirit is saying is, don't look at things the same way everybody else does. Everybody thinks, okay, I have to walk this way, and I will be successful. Veer off. Veer off. See what it is like to still be embracing your gifts. And remember, your gifts do not have to be movie star shiny gifts. They can be very quiet, very soft, very gentle, very beautiful. If the world didn't strive for the fleshy lights, the look at me, but was content with embracing the heart, the soul, the kindness, just think of where we'd be. And so here, there is a sense of looking at what makes you happy, looking at what makes you passionate in life, looking at what is a part of you, and saying, that can be my gift, and that is my gift. Even though other people might laugh, even though others might not get it, that's fine, that's them. This is me, and this is my truth. And it moves you to the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is slow moving, yes. You have the Prince of Pentacles, who is the Knight of Coins in the Druid Craft deck. And here, it is a sense of slowly and steadily developing the wealth, the prosperity, the bounty that you want. And it is moving forward in that abundance. It's moving forward in that truth. And as you do so, right, as you have this urge to keep on progressing, as you have this urge for more in your life, and it might not be accumulating more. It might actually be to have a richer, more prosperous, more bountiful world. You might look at things and say, I can't do this anymore. I need something deeper. And as that comes in, you find yourself freed and you find yourself moving forward, building an astoundingly stable, astoundingly beautiful foundation. And that leads you to the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is change your mind, change your life. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there are 3 cups that are spilt, and the person is looking at them in a black robe, head held down, the sky is murky, and it's just a gloomy day. And he's looking at everything that he's lost. And it's gloomy within him too. His emotions are that of sorrow and doubt and fear and upset and disappointment. But if he turns around, he will see the Two of Cups standing. And the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is the Minor Arcana Lover's card. It is beauty, it is love, it is harmony, it is peace, it is healing that is behind him. Change your mind and change your life. It moves you forward in a profound way. And it has you looking at things with the Devil card right here. The Devil card is, of course, a Capricorn energy, time frame December 22nd to January 19th. But it's also having us look at our addictions. It's having us look at what holds us back. But also that bit of chaos that makes life life, that cannot be planned for or controlled. And what I love here is that you would think the devil would be this monster, this thing that you looked at and were like, oh my gosh, stay away. But here it's a vampire. Somebody who looks very normal but isn't. And that's the thing with addictions. That's the thing with, with this energy, is that it looks very normal, but it isn't. It's the chaos of the world. Now, when thinking about it, chaos has to be. That's how the world is created. That's how things come forth. It's through chaos. But, all right, what Spirit is saying here is that if you have a bit of chaos that becomes too much or obsessive, the sense of, oh, I never say the right thing, this sense of, oh, things never go right for me, or addictions, drugs, alcohol, gambling, those are the ones that are really seen as main addictions. And then you could have sex and food and shopping and things like that. And yes, those are also seen as addictions. People say, okay, you can be addicted to that. But what if it's people pleasing? What if it's not saying what you truly think? What if it's always putting yourself last? What if it's running yourself to exhaustion? What if it's not sleeping? What is it that you do that doesn't build you up, that doesn't add to your life, that is something that maybe on the outside looks perfectly normal and perfectly lovely, but on the inside is draining you dry, is taking away your bliss and your joy? Because I understand that people sit there and say, oh, Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss. And then people laugh and say, you can't follow your bliss, you have bills to pay. And that's fair. That is very logical. But following your bliss does not mean that you do not take care of your responsibilities. It means that life is too short. It is too short to not have any joy in your life. It is too short to sit there and say, I haven't done one thing that I liked in my life. There is no joy here. It is only what I am supposed to be doing. Following your bliss means having happy moments. You can have a job that is simply a job. You can have your family, you can have hobbies on the side that bring light and joy into your life. There's a power to you, and there's a power of choice, not to have this vampiric energy sucking away your happiness. Knowing that, yes, life has chaos in it. Life was born from an explosion. It has chaos in it. We have stardust in our veins, and we're all part of this universe. We're all part of chaos. But it's not having that chaos destroy. It's having that chaos build and grow and taking chances and looking at things differently. It leads you to the Eight of Swords, feeling scared and overwhelmed and overthinking everything, overanalyzing, sitting there and really thinking you can't do this. Now, this can be depression that comes in. This can be feeling like nothing makes sense. But this is also the fear that we have. Now, this could be that you need to talk to somebody, a professional, or, start keeping an angel journal, or that friend that really gets you. Yes. But this is also getting out of your own mind. This is sitting there and saying, what I fear. Yeah. Okay, it can be intense. It can be overwhelming. But it is not what defines you. Overthinking it, saying I have to prepare for every single angle, that's going to paralyze you. It's going to freeze you. It's going to stop you from being able to move forward. And what you're doing here, all right, is this overthinking it is because you're juggling a lot. With the Two of Pentacles, okay, you're juggling what you desire, most definitely, all right, but you're forgetting to balance yourself. So everything else is in the air and you're watching everything, but you're forgetting about you. And that's not okay. That is not okay. And being too much in your head, it's, as a queen of worry myself, all right, I can tell you that working on not worrying, working on freeing yourself from that yes, you will fear. Yes, there is a part of us that is programmed to think of the worst case scenarios. That's what kept us alive, right? That's what kept our ancestors from dying, from being eaten by a bear if they went, the wrong way that they knew was dangerous, by eating those berries that they saw somebody else, dying from horribly. It kept our ancestors alive. Fear is a very good motivator, to keep you going. But in our modern world, our idea of fear, right, is so different because our body takes it as a life or death situation. And for so many of us, we're not having to be worried about being eaten by bears. We're not having to hunt for our own food and forage. We're not sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, an avalanche can come at night or lions can come. We're safe. And so things that make us afraid and spike our fear, we still have that instinctual fight or flight reaction to it. We still have that very primal reaction. But we don't have the same world. So it eats up at us. It keeps us paralyzed. And it was supposed to keep us safe. So here, it's saying, okay, fear, I respect you, I see you, I honor you, but I'm not ruled by you. And as you see that, you can have things fall into balance more. You can have yourself understanding more of what you desire, of what you want, of where you need to be. Because as you're balancing everything, you're also remembering that your feet have to be firmly planted on the ground. And that you matter. Because Virgo, you're the first one to sit there and say, okay, I'll sacrifice me and everything else will be fine. No. And as you fall into balance, you look at the outside world. And you look at the world and your passion and what you desire, and you've been through a war. Because the war is simply living. The war is going after what you want. The war is everybody telling you, no, you can't do it. The war is life. And you're worn and you're tired. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is 8 wands standing up. And a man standing in front of those wands, leaning on one wand, right? And he has his head in a bandage, his arm in a sling. He's tired. He's using that wand as a walking stick, not as a powerful form of creation, not as a magic wand, not as a wizard's staff, but as a means to pull him along, because he's tired and he's overwhelmed and life is just too much sometimes. Give yourself credit for winning the battle. Give yourself credit for still being standing. Also know that you can't be what everybody else wants you to be. It's having that wall between you, those 8 wands, between you and the outside world. It's knowing that as you grow in confidence, those wands grow in thickness, and then they become like fences, weaving around each other, growing and densely protecting you. So that, yes, the world can want what it wants. People can want what they want. You still get to be you. And you still get to listen to your voice and your truth. And it leads you here to the Ace of Pentacles. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of prosperity. And you take that gift of prosperity right here. It is a gift just for you. You defend with it. You study it. You plant with it. You rejoice. And this is prosperity. This is what you want to create and cultivate on this earthly plane. This is the way that you want to move forward. And as you do so, as you take this gift, as you see these seeds, as you plant it deeply of what you desire from life, and as you nurture it, and you are an amazing nurturer, this is nurturing for you to move forward, for you and those that you love and hold dear, to be able to move forward in power and in beauty, in grace and in self. And as you nurture it, the 5 of Wands comes up. This is chaos simply for the sake of chaos. These can be fights that start off as really small and kind of escalate into something, not kind of, but for some of you Virgos, this is going to be a fight that starts small and escalates into something huge. And you're going to sit there and look at it and be like, what the heck just happened here? This is also a sense of needing to calm the internal battle that you have, because you have the prosperity coming. There's that need to be patient, but there's that idea of, my gosh, I just screwed it all up. I know I screwed it up. I can't believe that I did this. And then you have this sense of chaos erupting because I was a fool and, I just didn't do things right because of the doubt and the fear that comes in. And it's like, stop it. Stop it. Know that yes, sometimes you're going to be swimming upstream. You have that determination. You have the solar plexus chakra shining bright. Yes, sometimes life is not as we have planned. Actually, most of the time, it is not as we have planned. But it is something more. And you're starting to see that, and you're honing that chaos. It's like things get resolved, and you see emotionally and passionately. You are looking at things with such new eyes. And you're able to protect that which is most valuable to you. It's a dragon guarding its hoard, right? But it's also the dragon guarding what others value most, because that's what dragons do. Now, yes, there is that sense that dragons, keep the wealth and steal gold and everything like that. But there are other myths and legends that say that dragons take that which we find most valuable and hold it dear. Dragons look at what we want, what we desire, and see that as a sacrifice for their protection, for their disinterest in eating us, type of thing. And I see that here. I see that as you are protecting what is astoundingly powerful, because you see what others honor best, and you see what you honor most. It's not wealth the same way others honor wealth. It is the emotion, the passion behind it. It's turning inward. It's looking at your inner light, your inner understanding, and it moves you forward. It really does. So let's go deeper. Virgo. Show me more deeply for Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020, Virgo. Show me more deeply for Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020, Virgo. Show me more deeply. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels, actually that goes there, okay. Angels and spirit guides. And let's see the people that you have to be mindful of during this time. Who are the people that Virgo has to be mindful of? August 16th to the 31st, 2020, Virgo. Who are the people that Virgo has to be mindful of? August 16th to the 31st, 2020, Virgo. Angels. These three. Okay. That was fast. So we have Sagittarius energy. This is November 22nd to December 21st. Now again, these don't have to be people that you know personally. These can be people that's work inspires you in some way or another. This is going to be somebody, you have to be mindful of them. This is going to be somebody who's very interested in the spiritual realm. Very, very, very interested in the spiritual realm. Very guided by that. And they are going deeper on a path that's right for them. And their inspiration is going to be good for you to know, but you have to be mindful of it because it's not honed exactly to you. So here, just know that, because there's a beauty, there's a way that they're connecting that is really nice, right? But it's not the right fit. And you're going to feel kind of like you're putting on pinchy shoes type of thing. This is also a person that's very good with people, all right? Can have a way of pulling everybody together, and you feel compelled. You feel like, oh, wow. But in the end, it's just not the right fit. So just be mindful of that, because you're going to want it to be. You really are. Then we have the Death card. This is a Scorpio energy, October 23rd to November 21st. This is a person who's very secretive, and you're going to want them not to be secretive. And unfortunately, this is just who they are. This is also somebody who very much levels the playing field, who kind of shows things as they truly are, not as people really want them to be. So that you have to be mindful of too, because it's just like they can be brutally honest. And then you have Aquarius energy right here. January 20th to February 18th. This is a person who's really into their wishes, their hopes, their dreams, and their desires. And they don't have a lot of time for anything or anyone else. So let's see here as we go deeper. We have the High Priestess. Oh, that makes perfect sense. The Page of Swords, again, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Coins. Oh, I love that. The Knight of Coins over the Knight of Coins. So you are definitely a warrior during this time. We have the Hermit, which is you again. You have the Hermit here in the public arena in the main part of the reading. As we go deeper, now we have the Hermit in the emotional, the heart part of the reading. The Four of Cups, the Six of Swords. You have the Lovers, which is a Gemini energy, which is May 21st to June 20th. Then you have the Moon, which is that Pisces energy we saw before, Spirit saw before. This is February 19th to March 20th. And then we have the Four of Cups. You have the Four of Coins here. I think I said cups before. I do apologize. And now you have the Four of Cups right here. Beautiful. The repeat of the number 4 is talking about taking care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Yeah. The repeat of the number 6 with the Lovers and the Six of Swords is the most caring and nurturing of all the numbers. And that is something that you are absolutely embracing, this caring, nurturing power that moves you forward. All right. So we're starting here with the High Priestess. And the High Priestess has the veil lifted from her eyes. She sees things so much clearly, so much more clearly than everybody else. And that's how you see things. You're moving forward in your truth. You're moving forward in your strength. And you see things so much more clearly than everybody else. It's the psychic development coming forward. It's your passion. It's your power. And it is the veil being lifted from your eyes as you move towards what you desire and what you want. This is being very, you're very introverted during this time. And you might sit there and say, Dane, with the state of the world and everything like that, I don't want to be introverted. I want to be, out and about. It's safer to be introverted anyway. And I just see this as being very, very comfortable for you, very powerful for you, because you have the beautiful combination of the High Priestess and the Hermit. Now, the High Priestess can be paired with the Hermit or with the Magician. Some like pairings better than others, certain pairings better than others, and I think that there is beauty in both of them. The High Priestess is quiet and serene, and she looks inward, and she sees so much more than anybody else sees. And so does the Hermit, guided by his light, guided by that star right here, guided by the highest form of perfection, his passion, his power. And with both of these, your inner self and your emotional self are seeing things powerfully, intuitively, and profoundly. So really listen. And don't sit there and think, I should be more. Because you're going to think that, Virgo. You're going to think, I should be more. I should be more than what I am right now. And it's like, no, you shouldn't be. You should be proud of who you are and proud of how you are. And it doesn't matter if you're the type of person who jumps off the side of cliffs or you're the type of person who prefers to stay inside watching a movie. Both are very valuable. And value yourself. You have the Page of Swords right here. This is you cutting through doubts and fears, knowing your mind, studying what you desire. This is you being curious. This is you getting messages from Spirit. This is you, this is you being smart. And this is you diving deeper. This is the Student card. This is the Messenger card. And it really is beautiful for you. The messages that you're getting, the way that you are looking at things more openly and honestly for yourself. You're kind of diving deeper and you're not afraid to dive deeper. It leads you to you being the knight, the defender of your prosperity, yourself, your bounty, and your truth. Slowly and steadily moving forward in your perfection, in the highest form of yourself, which is you in the major arcana, which is you as the Hermit. Walking a path that is your truth, that is your understanding, that is your blessing, that is you. And as you walk this truth, You release yourself from emotional vampires. You do. You get a gift from Spirit, which is to see what is holding you back, because you feel it. You see it, quote unquote. This is more of a feeling thing. Visualize yourself surrounded by the golden light of Spirit, okay? And then see your angels swirling a fiery sword, right? Cutting through that golden light, releasing it from you. You might sit there and say, that's Spirit. I don't want to be released from the golden light, Spirit from the golden light of the universe. But it's okay. For a moment, you have nothing around you. It's quiet, it's darkness. And then instantaneously, that golden light comes back. All the impurities that corrupt throughout the day, throughout the years, throughout our lives are cut away. Do that every night before you go to sleep. Look at what's holding you back. Look at the people that are holding you back, the emotional vampires. The people who sit there and leech on and take away. These could be people that you are close to. These could be people that you are acquaintances with. Walk away. Well, if they're people that you're close to, set up boundaries. But I do see you here moving forward. Moving forward with the Six of Swords. Taking your knowledge, taking your understanding. It's going to be a bit hard, yes. But you're moving towards a greater truth, a greater passion, a greater power. And this is a part of you. This knowledge, this road forward brings you to a place where divinity blesses you. It brings you to embracing what you love, especially in the public arena. It's like, I need to follow my joy, myself, my passion, my understanding. This is a sense of beautiful communication. This is also, strong Gemini energy, most definitely. But this is also a sense of a duality of self, a duality to what you love. Different ways that you are moving things forward. And as they come together, you face fears. Okay, as this love moves you forward, you face fears, you face doubts, you face apprehensions. And just as with the Six of Cups, right, that you had here, or with the Eight of Swords, you know that fear is a part of it. With the Devil card, you know that fear is a part of it. And I'm just seeing the Six of Cups here. And I'm trying to remember if you had it in the reading, the main part. I don't think you did. No. Because this is something from the past. Childhood. Or, childhood, teen years. It can even be early 20s, But it's more in a formative stage of development. That's scarred. And it left an indelible mark. It did. And it hurt. And here with the fear, it's like the world can absolutely move us forward in fear. But it's grown because of it. It's grown because of fear. And it's made you question. It made you question the way that you move forward. It made you question what you desire, what you want. And now it's, with the Eight of Swords energy too coming in, it's like it's owning that fear. It's owning that doubt. It's owning the chaos. And it's saying, no more. I see by the silvery light of the moon that I am more. I am powerful. I am blessed. I am me. And I face my fears. And I grow in confidence, in determination, and in self. Yeah, because look at that lobster right there. The more serotonin a lobster has in it, the bigger it is. And that lobster is pretty darn huge. And so just as with people, the more positive energy you have, the more, happiness you have, the more confidence you have, the more you grow. The less you have, the smaller the lobster gets, the smaller human beings get. We hunch our shoulders. We, hold our heads down. We make ourselves small. It's like, no, stand proud. Hold your head up high, shoulders back. Look at the world. And know that you got this. It leads you to divinity handing you a gift. Beautiful gift that's very unlike what you've been looking at right now. It's an honoring of that gift. It's embracing of that passion. And it's a taking of that gift Just because it's different, don't turn it away. So let's see what your spirit animal has to say for this time. Virgo, August 16th to 31st, 2020 Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. August 16th to the 31st, 2020 Virgo. Angel and spirit guides, show me clearly. These two, fantastic. So we're starting here with the dragonfly spirit. This says truth transcends illusion. Yeah. A lot of our fears, a lot of our doubts are the illusions of our mind. Your truth, your passion, your power transcends it. And you might sit there and say, Dane, I have failed, I have been heartbroken, I have, had all of this happen to me. How is it an illusion? The fact that the past is living right now in your present. That is the illusion. Here, it is knowing your truth, your power, your present. Transcends that. And that is powerful. You also have a very strong connection with the spirit world right here. This leads you to be loyal with what you love. And spirit was showing me being loyal to what you love. And so here, as you embrace that loyalty, as you live in that loyalty, that passion, that beauty, it embraces your power, your truth, and yourself. Be loyal to what you love. Live in that loyalty. Live in your truth. And you will find that you transcend all else. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the porcupine spirit. Time for a beginner's mind. It's time to look at things anew. I thought that sentence was just simply grammatically incorrect, but it is a Buddhist saying. Time for a beginner mind. It's time to look at things as a beginner, from the beginning, as if you don't already know the answers, as if you haven't already lived through the disappointments. Come to things with new eyes, with new mind, as you move forward and are surprised. You will be surprised by the outcome. This then leads you to the subconscious person message, which is the Princess of Wands. This is passion, determination, fire, and truth that guides you forward. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You move forward towards what you want, towards where you want to be, and there's a youthful exuberance about you. This then leads you to your subconscious chakra message, which is personal power. This is the solar plexus chakra, and you have such power within you. It's driving your gut, it's driving yourself. It's moving you forward in absolute determination. Listen to your gut. Also be very mindful. Be very mindful of what you drink, and be very mindful of what you eat. What you put into your body is going to be astoundingly important. Your subconscious tarot message is the Eight of Wands. Things move quickly. Things really do start speeding up. Whether you're ready for it or not, divinity knows that you are ready. And so you're entering into a new game. This leads you to go deeper into the subconscious message. So as things speed up and gain intensity and passion and power, you have the Two of Wands. You start to see the world opening up to you. And you start to see that it's not as scary as you once thought it was. And you move forward towards something that is beautiful, something that is more, something that is profoundly you. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let us end with a meditation. Once again, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our own energy vibration as we move forward in peace, harmony, success, prosperity, abundance, and power of self, knowing that in this moment we are enough, that we are skilled and we are powerful, and we are more than we have ever imagined. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Move forward in peace, Virgo.